Oh, that's my to-do list for tomorrow.
Is it honeydew? Hey.
No, it's for myself.
Shoot Miguel.
Myself and I have some news.
Hey, welcome,
news too,
guys.
How's
We have some news
everybody doing?
too. We're inside the ant farm.
Inside the ant farm. This is where we're going to insert the theme song that I wrote.
Hey, we have some news because we have a locally made.
You're talking about the theme song.
Locally made beer, guys. Locally made beer.
I'll cut this out.
Locally made beer. That's why it's no label on it.
Beer.
It's made by our friend Greg Gawinski.
It's called the Mateo $10.
Double G Brewing. And I'll tell you what it's called. It's called Little Backstory. It's a dry chocolate porter that doesn't have any chocolate in it. It's just the malt itself is what gives it the chocolate flavor. And it won first place in the porter category in the 26th annual 8 Seconds of Froth competition in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
What?
Yeah. I don't think you went there, but...
Whoa! Sorry.
Gross. Holy shit.
Like, you guys have never done that before.
Nope, never. Oh, that's so good.
Do I have 7 years of bad sex?
How good is that beer?
That is very good.
That's a really good beer.
Greg, you said?
It's good, Greg.
Shout out to Greg on that one.
We've had a bunch of his beers now because we've been to his house a few times, and he always gives us the best stuff. Like, so good.
That is very good.
He has this pumpkin beer that is fantastic.
Out of this world.
Yeah, out of this world.
Quite. We still have all those pumpkin beers in there, too.
I know.
That's right.
We'll get there.
Christmas is pumpkin night.
Yeah, we'll get it for Valentine's Day.
We had a Rogue's Winter. Let's do a pumpkin winter.
Pumpkin winter.
Oh, pumpkin all the time.
You know, we'll just do pumpkin for the Burn After Watching ones.
I'm down.
I'll have a Burn After Watching movie tomorrow.
I want those. Yeah,
I'm training someone, so I'll be looking up movies then.
I found there's a couple good ones that came to Amazon Prime recently. Look at like the new release on Amazon Prime.
I'm looking for Pack Rim too. That's what I'm looking
really
for.
bad ones.
Okay?
That I was
I'm
like,
looking for Pack Rim too,
and they're free.
I haven't seen either one.
I know.
For the record, we no longer have HBO Plus, and we're actually phasing out Disney Plus soon too. So.
I thought you said you got another year with
We did, but then because we had to cancel the installation and reschedule it, like, oh yeah, we're not giving you that anymore. Like, okay, that's a little petty. It's a little petty, but okay. A little petty, but okay. Sure. Like I guess we can't say no, right? Like we have to get it.
If I had more screens, I'd let you get another copy of Disney Plus. I mean,
that's okay. My friend thepyrobay.org will help me out. So
I was gonna say you get stuff.
I mean, what? That's illegal. Guys, how are you guys doing? I'm fucking tired.
But hey, things are happening, right? So you're not stuck in limbo.
Well, no one else was in the room.
If anyone has miso foam on this episode, it's gonna be bad for them.
Miso
crunch.
Mesothelioma, not?
Sorry, I don't know why I just asked that. So I'm totally sober right now. I've only had like 2 sips of this. It's not like 27% alcohol, I don't think.
We're good.
Imagine. Anything new for you guys, huh? It's like moving to a new house.
I'm training someone starting tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Oh, this isn't new over here. Nobody can see this.
If our cameraman would just pan for once, just pan, man. Just pan.
The only time it slightly pans when the dog hits it.
No.
Like dog pan. Oh, dog pan.
Yeah.
Maybe when at the end I'll pan over to it.
That can be just the thumbnail for this.
Because it is beautiful. You did a very good job.
Thank you.
Now you have to come decorate our house next, okay?
Oh, I would.
I mean, there's lots of space to do it, so. So my news is that I just moved to a new house.
Yay.
Yeah. Because our family's a little bigger. You know, we have like a starter house. Now we're moving to the new one. We find lots of trials and tribulations. This is literally our 3rd attempt to do it, and it finally happened. We technically don't own the house, but we're currently living in it, which is fun too. We're squatters.
They can't kick you out now, so.
I hope not.
No, because you're a squatter.
You're all good. You sold your place, so now everything's moving into line to buy your new place.
Yeah, Jamie forgot to pick up the check though. So I'm like, how are we gonna
Is
fund
it
the new
tomorrow?
place? Yep, at 9 a.m. So we're gonna see how that works. And like, you took an IOU. I wrote it on this paper. Does that work? I owe you.
I don't have the money, but I have a bag of nickels.
$79,000. I owe you.
Here, you can take my wife.
Collateral. Yeah. Well, I can give like Connor, like, just give him pizza, he's fine.
Connor for $79,000.
Yeah, he would talk their fucking
I know,
ears
that's
off.
the thing they give. They'd be like, no, you can't have that. Thanks.
Like, wait, I want to tell you about Catboy.
They'd be like, never mind, we have a check for
That's
you.
that's
Take your
why
son.
there's a Glen Ninja, and here's the katana. But here's a golden weapon, and then Master Chime. I'm like,
No problem.
sir, this is, no. Like, how about Abby? That's like, no! Like,
Yeah.
no, okay.
What is this?
Did you expose her to sunlight? What's happening? Did you dip her in water? What's happening with her? She actually did. She got into the house. First thing that she did was she went upstairs to the shower and got in the shower. For no reason. And then was very upset that no one had a towel waiting for her. Like, dude, we just got in the house.
That's something I would do. I mean,
You wiener.
nice shower, gotta see, check the water
Yeah,
pressure.
the shower's pretty dope. For some reason, this upstairs sink has like weird, no pressure, but everything else is really good. It's got everything is newer than the old house.
Just wash your hands in the shower.
The basement is super dry and like.
Wait, it's not filled with the ghosts of.
It's not like a Civil War ghost. It's like a Saw movie. It's not like the beginning of a Saw movie.
It's like the John Henniger.
Why am I handcuffed in here?
John and Stan Henniger's ghosts are in there.
To pull this lever and then my head gets chopped off. No, definitely better than that. Yeah, good so far. We'll have to invite you guys over once we get it cleaned up. It is completely filthy.
Thanks, that's really nice.
I was
It's a
like,
weird hoarder thing.
I was like, she got right in the shower, and all I could think to myself was like, was the shower clean?
Oh yeah, no, they cleaned it. It's dirty because we had movers moving.
Oh yeah.
Like, take your shoes off before you bring that in. No,
Yeah,
that's
no,
fine.
Let's get it in. We'll finish.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. I wish I had the name of the movers. I do not, but they were awesome. My wife spearheaded this whole thing. She was like, "This is getting done today."
So she's awesome.
So she's awesome. Thanks, Matt, for stepping on my thing. Thank goodness Jamie doesn't watch this, or she would be like, "That's the man right there, not this guy." Look at that beefsteak.
Drop that zero and get with a hero.
So sexy. This, and then you do this. And then she'd be back on my team. Let's talk about some news.
Yeah. Hey, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is the biggest Assassin's Creed release ever. Blam. But not only is it the biggest Assassin's Creed release, it's also Ubisoft's biggest PC release as well, in one. So,
Matt, so you're saying that wasn't Assassin's Creed 3?
it wasn't. No.
You're saying it wasn't
Black Flag. No. Oh, you're trying to think of the dumb ones?
Yes.
It's at least there wasn't
it was Aiden Pearson. Is Aiden Pierce the main character in this game? Is that why?
I wonder why that one wasn't the biggest one.
Yeah, look at I'm a different guy.
You love that game.
I'm a different guy now. I'm Aiden Pearson, a different guy.
He predicted us during the pandemic. No one ever knows who I am anymore.
Yeah.
They always ask me for my ID when I get beer. I'm like, look at this.
Do you
face.
know who I am?
I'm not 21.
I kind of like it because I can recognize people sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I hope they can't recognize me at all.
Yeah,
And most people I've seen don't recognize me.
My biggest thing during the pandemic is that I keep forgetting that people can touch each other in movies, and so like they'll be like,
we were
you
watching
can't do
something-
that, man. I'm like, oh yeah, you
We
can.
were watching something, and a guy came on the screen with a mask on, and I was like, that guy's the right one. And then I was like, oh, he's like a medical person. Like,
I'm a murderer.
Yeah, they don't need masks. So.
Also watching like any old wrestling where there's like 80,000 people in one place. You're like,
Yeah.
Get out! I was talking about like we should invite people for beers. I'm like, we can't. I was talking to Andy, who's watching because it's like, oh, we should like get Andy and the family over for beers, and I'm like, nope. All because stupid people keep doing those things.
boy, you can have nice things.
Guys, I have better news than what you had, so it's cool.
I have no good news.
Joker, Matt. Joker's gonna have a different look in the Zack Snyder cut. Are we ready for this, Matt? Joker. First off, Joker is back.
What?
You know that movie with like astronomical villains like Steppenwolf and Darkseid.
Okay.
Also, the Joker.
He filmed approximately 5 minutes more of footage and this is gonna change this whole movie or something.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be Matt. The Joker's in it. That's part of that. 5
Maybe with a
minutes.
different look.
Part of that 5
So you're
minutes.
saying
Matt,
you want to look like Clown,
Joker's in it.
Clown Post Malone? Is that where?
like, hi, I'm here. And then he's gonna be gone. Like, okay, what? Why do we need him though?
Like 5 whole minutes, and it's gonna
Matt,
change this
but
movie.
Zack Snyder says he's gonna look more road weary, but still, it's gonna be Jared Leto.
Yeah.
And also, not Joker.
Who gives a shit, you guys?
He's not.
Oh, also, I did not watch it, but the black and white trailer came out.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either actually because I didn't really care. I don't care about this.
I don't.
Like he's trying to make me care about it. It's not gonna work. First of all, you put it on HBO Max. Fuck you. I already have HBO. Why don't you HBO Max?
I
It's
know.
fucking dumb. Like the whole point of having HBO streaming is that I have HBO streaming. Oh, but there's another one. Like, eat it. Eat a dick.
I have a pirate friend that's gonna help me to download the movie for Brad after watching. Well, I'll get it to you. Don't worry.
A butt pirate friend?
Well, he works at the Fish Cove, but yes. Like, alright, me, the piratebay.org. I work at Fish Cove. I'm excited to go to Fish Cove, guys. I have no excuse now. I'm like 5 feet away from it.
You can literally walk to Fish Cove.
I live next to the Fish Cove.
You can swim over to Fish Cove.
I will, and I almost had to do that because it was garbage out right now. It's like super garbage. The bike ride home though, not as fun.
Another
for
reason-
sure.
Why you didn't have to move, or why it was good not to have to move your shit. Yeah. It's not a good day for moving.
Been a good day for doing anything. Being inside by a warm fire. So I have a lot of DC news for some reason. So I'm going to skip one of them. I'm going to leave it for a little bit because I talk about something that's not as exciting. They have the Cyberpunk 2077 disc install. 2770, 711, 24/7 championship. 70 gigabyte install of PS4. That's going to be 2
Minimum.
discs.
Yeah.
2 discs.
That's about as big as other things I've
Yeah, I mean, that Last of Us 2 is about that size.
Yeah.
And I think it was 2 discs as well, if I remember correctly.
It was.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I'm excited for that.
Last of Us 2 was about 80. I think.
So, also, like, how the fuck is this going to happen? I don't understand.
well,
game is
if
huge.
less than 100, 100 will still fit on you. You're just gonna take a lot of shit off. Right now, I got free game Shadows of War on there, playing that thing. So I miss Kill Horse. I did. And I still have Destiny on there, but
Of course you do, Matt. Because you're an elite dude.
I'm playing Beyond Light. It is
Are you behind Mike?
hard.
Are you getting killed on?
This boss I can't get behind right now. I gotta level up my stuff.
Are you saying you need more light? Is that what you're saying?
I need to go beyond light. I'm just at light.
What is beyond light? Like dark? Like what is?
Ask Darwin, Mike.
Is it like Darwin, the dolphin from
Yeah.
Sequest?
He is the main character. You actually play as Darwin. Remember Echo the Dolphin? It's like that. The 2D4.
Okay, you got me. You just sold me on this game, so it's been out there.
Echo the Dolphin was a dolphin game where you played as a dolphin.
It had a dope ass soundtrack though. It had a really good soundtrack.
Also, you played as a dolphin.
Yeah. And he could do things like swim and
Yeah, you swim.
get air. He could like
Yeah.
breathe.
I think you kind of flip through things sometimes.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like little rollies.
Little rollies, yeah.
Because dolphins do little rollies, right? Like we went to SeaWorld. This is what dolphins do.
You know that duck game you like? It was basically the prequel to that duck game. The precursor, if you will.
Wait, like Untitled Goose Game? What do
I
you-
like
Yeah,
Untitled Goose
that's what I meant.
Game.
That's
Yeah.
what Goose Game.
Untitled Duck Game.
Yeah.
A little differently.
I was thinking of the duck walks up to a lemonade stand and says to the man around the stand, that type of thing, you know. Geez, my brain is off on a tangent. It's like Bing right now.
Matt, you're on a tangent.
My
Wow.
brain's like Bing.
Usually you're the one that keeps
I
us
can't
grounded.
stop. I can't stop myself. But
God.
Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
speaking of can't stop, I have some DC news that's pretty terrible, so we're going to talk about that. Sylvester Stallone is joining the Suicide Squad.
So Matt, I have a scoop guess.
Okay.
Who's gonna play?
You have a gas. Okay, let's hear it.
So who's the one villain you're like, this guy is missing from the Suicide Squad? Name me one villain.
Lobo.
Who? Willem Dafoe?
Lobo.
Oh, Lobo. I mean, he's not a villain, but okay. Also, Lobo's, they just fucking murder everybody because he's literally as powerful as Superman. No, Matt, he's gonna be the cowboy villain, Shane. Are you excited for this, Matt? By the way, this is completely fake. I just made this up.
Yep.
Well,
But if it's right, I get to scoop everyone.
I mean, wasn't Peter Parker's dad? He played Shane in the original Batman series, so.
And Sylvester Stallone, Tom Holland's real father.
Whoa, that's a big scoop.
Also, I'm also made that up, but still, if it is correct, credit goes to me. So yeah, that's right, I'm a cowboy. Hey.
Yeah.
Everyone's the same. Yeah, that's right. I didn't eat strange. Okay,
no, and then he's like, and I raised him on the road, and then I took him over the top.
I like it. Okay, that's okay. So we'll do one for you, two for you, three for me, guys. Vote. Remember to vote in the comments. Okay. Vote your Stallones.
So James Gunn and Sylvester Stallone announced this. James Gunn really loves.
No, yeah.
Sylvester Stallone. That was my
They're
first
friends.
thought. Yeah.
They're friends.
So.
Yeah,
He used it obviously in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 as Starhawk, the original or the alternate universe leader of
the
Guardians of the
Ravagers.
Galaxies.
The leader of the Ravagers in this one.
Yeah, leader of the Ravagers in this one. Yeah. So okay. Or maybe this.
Orange Cow said thumbs up. You know what? There's a man named Suicide Squad people in this.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's just do it.
Sure.
Let's go.
Why not?
Yeah, he can't mess us up, can he?
He'll have just like another bit part like he did in the second Guardians.
Don't worry, because whatever happens, Arm Fall Off Boy is going to save the day.
Yeah.
TDK.
Exactly.
I don't know. John Cena's the one getting the prequel show. I think that might be on HBO Max too.
I mean, because he's always a face, that's why.
Bam, bam. It's one of his powers you can go invisible though.
We'll see.
I have stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Well, I have something that you have.
Okay. Well, we'll have the same thing.
Yeah. So, let's talk about Wonder Girl.
I have that too.
Making, yeah.
What is
Yeah.
the secret of your power?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That should be the theme
Go on,
song.
talk
I think that'd be great. Yeah. So the WB is.
CW.
I wrote WB
Yeah,
too.
No Miss BJ Frog
I said it
anymore.
like 3 times today.
No. I like chicken.
No.
The frog likes chicken. Okay. Anyway.
That's some Deja Bell.
Yeah. Thank you for not saying the rest, the other part of that.
Oh god. Okay.
Wonder Girl is based on a character that has not debuted yet in the comic books.
I guess you can mean the future state, which I guess they're putting a lot on this future state.
I guess
thing.
so.
Yeah. She's basically going to be the Wonder Girl of the future.
Yeah.
The Wonder Woman of the
Yeah,
future.
Wonder Woman of the future.
So she's a full-fledged Wonder Woman. This one is like her teenage years or something. I don't know.
Greg Berlanti
Sure.
is the executive producer, which he executive produced all the CW Marvel stuff. He's
Yeah.
basically their guy. She's a Amazonian river goddess.
Man, name three things he produced for CW.
3 things he
Three
produced.
three other properties.
Yeah, the Flash, Arrow,
Okay.
Batwoman.
Okay. Good. I was hoping you'd say.
Supergirl.
I was trying to think. I can't remember the Tomorrow one. The Heroes
Legends
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Legends Tomorrow. Is that what it is? Okay.
So I was hoping you'd say.
I couldn't.
Tomorrow's.
Well, I think that's might how.
Also Black Lightning.
That might be how she's introduced. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I should have looked it up. Legends
Last
Tomorrow
one.
might be how she's introduced. She's technically from the future. This is so I don't know.
Well, the
how
thing is,
they're
it's
gonna
like
throw her in there.
it's like she's like in the near future. Like if it's a teenage version, which they're saying Wonder Girl as opposed to Wonder Woman, who she'll be in the comics.
Well,
She technically could be appearing
Wonder
as, like,
Woman's
her starting
still
out, her
there
origin story.
in this future time.
The immortal Wonder
She's
Woman.
the immortal
She has
Woman.
her own comic series. Yeah.
So I'm guessing she's been around for a little bit. You know?
She probably looks exactly the same hotness, but has like a little white streak in her hair.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
they like to do that stuff.
You're 50 years old, a white streak. Like,
Well, but yeah, she is like a goddess. So.
well, but so is Yara.
So is this
So
one,
is Yara
yeah.
Flora. Yeah, she's first off, guys, Latinx.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's a Brazilian river god and an Amazonian warrior. So you finally get an actual Amazon, not some fake ass like I'm from Greece bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, right?
But the future state doesn't debut until February 2021, so we don't even know anything about this character.
Nope.
Except for her name. It's
In the picture, they have the picture there.
Yeah.
Her outfit is very Wonder Woman-esque.
She looks semi Brazilian.
Down there.
It's
you know
like
what
a
I'm saying?
cartoon. It's not, you know.
Well, she's a river goddess, so she's not indigenous color. She's lighter.
Well,
I look like I'm part white.
Yeah, like, well, okay. All right.
maybe they do mean Amazonian warrior. Like, maybe it is one of the, like, Greece Amazonian warriors. So she's, like, mixed race.
I hope not. I hope
I'm
she's
just
actually
saying.
from the Amazon. Makes more sense. Because she's from Brazil, too.
But not too dark. We don't want to
No.
scare our white fanboys.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
How's she the hero? She's
I don't know.
productions.
I don't know. But we'll see. I'm excited to see who they're gonna cast for this. I'm excited to see how it ties back in because they're doing a very good job diversity wise in the Arrowverse. It started off with a white guy is the leader guy and another white guy in the Flash, but then they've definitely branched out, got more women, got more people of color in there. So I think they're doing a good job with that, and so putting her in there is just another good addition to that, as long as the story is right.
Yeah, I mean, and I've only met Steve Amell, so I can't tell you about the other guys, but Steve Amell was very gracious.
When did you meet him?
I met Material. I didn't tell you that. I knew that story. He actually loves SU Sports, and so they held tickets with him, and he came to the window and was like,
So better or worse than Jim Behan?
he doesn't have COVID, so that means he's doing better than Jimmy B.
What?
You know that? Jimmy B got COVID because he's dirty. What?
I mean,
What?
Wow.
What?
I did not know that. That's a scoop.
What?
Well.
Speaking of scoops, guys.
Yeah, what else you got for two scoops?
I mean, I've already had the big scoop of the day, and now, of course, this is not. This is anything else. So maybe also.
guess what? Gears of War 5 got 3 new characters.
Don't you dare be sour! Shoot!
Clap for the group that broke up and feel that two of them are together at least now.
Field dual shotguns!
Yeah.
It's a new day, yes. it
Yeah.
is. I
Pancake gun, hopefully. Pancake gun?
Yeah.
That one?
I like that they have, like it's Gears of War where everything is gray and disgusting and they're wearing these purple
Yeah.
armor.
Is Xavier going to be able to shoot things from his trombone?
I'm hoping he can do a
Be
victory
amazing.
roll as like a special move. Just like, and put them on.
I'm on. Batiste is already in this game, by the way. He's like a character in this game, or he plays a character in this game.
Yeah, so they're joining.
Well, and that's
them.
basically what these like extra characters are doing, which is actually a great idea by
What other characters do you want to see in this now? Do you want like boss time, maybe?
I want to see Pee Wee Herman as Marcus Venus. Hi, I'm the main character, guys.
Mr. Herman, paging Mr. Herman.
I also like if you saw the picture, like Biggie just looks like Big E. Everyone else is like the Gears of War, them where they're all like huge, and then Biggie's just like
Yeah, he's
Big
like,
E.
I already
I'm
have the bod.
big. Yeah,
That's
I don't need to
me.
be exaggerated.
I already have the breast meats.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meats.
And why are we not seeing him, you guys? Right?
Because it's 3-week push though.
Three-week push.
Right?
3-week push.
At least didn't get Selena Vega, you know. Okay, suck.
Wow,
That's
that
not
got
bad.
Hey, you guys!
I went to the press real quick.
Guess what? There's going to be a ton of not new characters. They're all characters we know. A ton of characters in the new Star Wars Lego Holiday Special.
Supposedly it's already out to be reviewed at least.
Yeah, and I know who is doing the voices
For who?
What? This is an exclusive.
for this Life Day
I mean,
movie.
we did some of this last week, but
Yeah.
Let's see the
Exclusive.
What did we talk about last week?
main character.
This is an exclusive
Oh,
voice characters, okay?
we said who was doing the voices? I don't remember last week at all.
It's okay.
It's really bad.
Let's do
bad.
it anyway.
It's my
let's
life.
Keep going. Keep going. I didn't mean to be enthusiastic.
It's
It's like
just
I
funny
only watched
because
last week's episode anyway. You're fine.
just know, like, the way
not even close to
2020 is going, like, I feel like we've entered a black hole and time is just slowing down while also speeding
not
up.
long.
But, I mean, like, last week feels like it was a month of time, and then the last year feels like it was, like, 3 years of time.
I've been in limbo for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna move right now. All my stuff's back up. Nope, gotta unpack now. Okay, pack it back up. Put it back together. Take it back apart.
Instead, we could just talk about Gina Carano.
Why not? Well, let's do it. Why are we talking about her? How awful she is? This is the way?
Yeah.
First of all,
I didn't
did we
know.
expect her to not be trash?
I
It's
guess.
like being, oh, Nia Jax did a shitty thing. Like, okay, yeah.
Like, oh, Ronda Rousey said something stupid?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they do, like, all live in Florida, so.
People are calling out for her to be, like, recast or kicked out of shows. Like,
yeah.
Who cares?
for all we know, she's going to die this season anyway. I mean, we know.
She is an actor. Who gives a shit?
Well, because there's a lot of, like, PC people who love Disney, and they're like, that's not good.
You know what, though? We still watch The National Treasure and
Yeah,
John Voight's in that.
Cancel culture can be a little much for me sometimes.
Plus, John Voight is a National Treasure and he is 100 times worse. 100 times.
I mean, Angelina Jolie's dad?
That guy is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you, John Voight.
Yeah,
Wow.
fuck you,
If
John.
you
Wow.
watch, you're not a friend of the podcast.
I guess-
Fuck you.
He does watch. I just watched our subscriber count.
It's like, fine, I'm turning this off right
no,
now.
No, I'm out of here.
No more.
I'm gonna get eaten by an
That's
anaconda.
exactly what I was thinking of, was his fat fucking face. when he-
Mateo, I'm getting
in
eaten
the
just like
head-
you got eaten, Mateo.
in the fucking
You
snake.
deserve it too.
When it throws
Mateo
him
was
up
the
on
first guy
her.
that got eaten in
So
Anaconda, so-
gross. Also, what was the point of that scene? I hated that whole
What was
movie,
the point
and it
of
was
that
so
movie?
stupid.
You hated
So
Mateo
dumb.
Oh
died?
my god, we should look for that for
You
right
hated
after
Mateo
watching.
died too?
So, but the worst part was when the snake
we all
swallows him and then throws
But
him
she
back
hated
up
it, she
just
said
because
that.
it's gross. Like that, there's no fucking physical reason for that. I hate that. I just hate it.
Alright.
I also hate that John Voight killed that one lady with it in his thighs. That really freaked me out because I just hate him so much
Jennifer Lopez though, always wet though.
for the whole movie. And Eric Stoltz just laid in a bed with a fucking like thing around his neck the whole time. Like that was his
Jeez.
character.
For you wanting to burn this after watching, it seems like you love this movie.
I mean, that's all of our movies we do though. I mean, Santa
No,
Jaws,
it's
come on.
not true. That's
Santa
not
Jaws?
true at all.
Santa Jaws, come on, man.
It's not true.
Santa Jaws, you love it.
No, I did not. Did not. Hey guys, Chris Pratt joins Thor 4, more Thor 4. Thor. I think it's the name,
Who do
right?
you think is gonna play?
I was told that he's gonna reprise.
Andy from The Office.
Andy from The Office.
Yeah, he's gonna play the Ed Helms character.
They land on Earth,
It's like I'm
and
sticking with it. Sticking with it.
it's back when The Office is happening, and Andy's just like, what the fuck?
Like I'm recast as this guy. I'm just saying.
Actually, that'd be a great mashup for them to film. Or someone just to do Andy quotes over Andy, like dub them over. Oh.
I hope the ending to Thor 4 just has the Parks and Rec theme song.
Yeah. I thought you meant The Office, because he said The Office.
No, but I switched back to
So
Parks and Rec
confused
because
now.
that's a better song. You had more than me too.
I did not.
You did. I count with my eyeballs. Hey, there's 3 possible pictures that were put on Tumblr for the new Mass Effect game.
Not possible. These are actually things. These are confirmed to be in a new book coming out called Bioware: Stories and Secrets from 25 Years of Game Development.
Concept art.
Mhm.
Including a couple of different shots of a ship that looks very different from the Normandy.
MR7.
It's very interesting looking. I liked it. I was like, okay.
You can definitely tell it's an Alliance vessel of some sort because of the coloring. It has that yellow goldish writing in the black lettering as well, and that like grayish. It's like an eggshell color for the hull, which is effects of the Normandy and things like that. Obviously those in the Mass Effect world know that the Normandy and the SR1 and SR2 were both a Turian Alliance hybrid designed for the ships. And so, and they were made of Alliance materials.
So maybe this one's a Solarian or Solarian hybrid?
No. This looks like it's a bigger ship, maybe, though. At least from, like, how it's, like it looks like it's being, the picture of the ISO, I only saw the one of that ship, and it looks like it's being built still, maybe?
Or saw something where it's like they were landed in it.
Or
it
it
looked
could be
more,
a destroyed ship, but it
it
looks
looked more
it's
like it was almost rounded. Like a round.
There's a round feature, but it was, like, either partially built or partially destroyed. Which this could be. I didn't think of it until now. It could be insinuating how the battle, the huge battle at the end of Mass Effect 3, that technically destroyed all the Mass Effect relays surrounding everyone in different parts of the galaxy. Who the fuck knows?
The end.
Yeah, the end, I guess. Unless you pick the synergy ending, where everyone turns into robot, human, people,
And they
hybrids.
live happily ever after?
Happily ever after.
But also, what happens to the Geth? They get like a weird eyeball or something? No one ever says what happens to the Geth.
I don't know.
They get like big dongs.
We're watching The Expanse now, and The Expanse is basically the Mass Effect movie we're never going to get.
Oh, yeah. Well, sure.
It's got the politics, it's got the intrigue, it's got husk proto-molecule people.
Hush!
They're husks.
Except that the Normandy can take at least like 2 hits, whereas any ship in the Expanse is like, oh no, we're fucked, we got hit by a bullet.
But also, you can beat a husk, whereas you can't beat one of these. I shot it 97,000 times.
Fuck your shit up. What season are you on in the Expanse? I still can't convince Jamie to watch the Expanse with me. It makes me sad.
I am in love with it. It has just the right amount of romance for me, which is like 10%.
Minuscule.
Don't want that much.
Minimum.
A little bit though, cool. Like he kind of likes this girl.
Yeah.
She's,
Let's get to some more action.
Sometimes.
she's sort of into
Sometimes,
him.
yeah.
She's also sort of
Yeah.
into him.
Sometimes. Depends on the day. He's kind of
I'm
moody.
gonna go do this thing. I'm gonna go do this
I'm
thing.
fine with it
Bye.
because couples are boring. Like, let's just fucking. I want
And
storyline.
Amos.
Yeah, and Amos, who is he? We started watching it. Very first episode, he's like, Amos is gonna be your favorite character. I'm like, we'll see. And I was like, oh my god, you know me
He's like,
so well.
I'm basically
He's
a sociopath.
the best character.
Like I'm a nihilist sociopath.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
But he's not because he does have feelings. He
Yeah.
like goes through a personal journey and then he like meets his best friend and it's really it makes me happy.
But also he's a murder man.
Yeah, but
Like,
also
murders
he
people.
knows what the practical thing to do is.
Like,
And I love
I'm a
that.
murder man.
Yeah.
It's like you are a loose end. Goodbye.
Yeah. Exactly. You're unnecessary.
Bye. Bye.
I'm all about it. I love it.
Yeah, I like Amos. He's fun.
So
And they have the woman in there that plays the
Tali'Zor's queen. Man.
in the corner. So like I love that
Don't
woman's
like
voice. She has the
these.
best voice. She has the best fucking voice. It's so beautiful.
Sounds like she smoked a million cigarettes.
Yeah, but it has like this weird like Persian accent of some sort. I'm like, oh my god, I love that voice. It's so sexy.
She couldn't do another like accent if she wanted to though.
Oh
Like,
no,
it wouldn't work.
like doing American's like no.
yeah.
I'm just going to talk like
They would
this.
not do
It's
it.
fine.
I love the show. The Expanse. Watch it, guys.
It's great.
If you just heard about this today, also
And the most realistic space physics.
Actually, yeah, we should have told my mom about it tonight because she would watch it.
I think she'd dig it too.
Yeah. Yeah, the science is on point, and the action is good. The writing is awesome.
So I want to talk about something that everyone was worried about.
Mm-hmm.
That actually is a nice thing that I feel is a little alleviated for us, especially us people that are PlayStation fans. So as we all know, Bethesda's parent company ZeniMax was bought by Microsoft recently. We're afraid because they're doing Elder Scrolls 6 is in the works. There's a game called Starfield, which is in the works still. Any of the Fallout series. So Microsoft did confirm that with their pickup of Bethesda games, they're not thinking of exclusive, but of first or better or
Yeah.
best.
I think this is going to happen with a lot of this stuff because they know wherever you put on, you're going to make money nowadays.
Oh yeah.
So what's the point? Like everything's cross-platform. Even online stuff is going to be cross-platform. So just make your money.
And this is definitely bodes well for the future in my opinion. You know.
I agree. PlayStation 5 already has the right gear. Xbox Series X has the right gear. So they have all their stuff ready for this. Why limit people to the games they're going to have? You know, you already going to sell more than you already sold Xbox-wise, PlayStation-wise in the past with these next-gen systems. So now, you don't make your money off that shit anyway. You make your money off the games. So make your money off the games. You know what? Why limit that to, only people who made us lose money on PlayStation 5 should get these games.
And the first exclusive thing I think is a good idea on their part because there's going to be diehards that are like, I'm sticking with my system, and they just have to wait, and they have to be patient.
Yeah, you gotta wait 2 months.
But then there'll be other people that are like, I can't wait that long for this new Fallout, so I gotta buy an Xbox, and then they sell their
Like
system.
nobody nowadays is like, I'm going to buy a new system just to play this game. They don't. That's why I never played Gears of War. I've heard it's good. Never going to play it. Because I'm not going to get Xbox. So, but if you offer me, maybe you can play that game on your system even if it's 6 months later, I'd probably give it a try, you know? That's smart. That's the way business should have evolved at this point, you know?
Well, and a lot of it too is due to like the things selling well when they're Alan Wake being an example of that. Alan Wake was a Nintendo exclusive and then came out for other systems and did very well because it had legs. It was a good series. It was reviewed well. So when it came out for other systems, people were like, oh yeah, I want to buy that. And so that's what they're hoping on with these Bethesda games.
Well, and they know that there's a limited number of people who can afford to have cross-platforms personally, but most people are going to stick with what they know. So why not everybody make more money than one group of people making more money on one group of people?
Well,
Socialism, right?
And also, like, limiting your game to one system does limit how much money it makes. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, it does...
Look at Tomb Raider, the second Tomb Raider game that came out. The Rise of the Tomb Raider, I believe it's called. The first one was
the one with the big boobs or the little
this
boobs?
is the little boobs.
Little boobs, okay.
This is realistic boobs. So the first one, the first one did well, and so they decided to try to make an Xbox exclusive, and it did not do as well. And then they like, oh, we'll put it on PS4 later, and it's like, okay, well, and nobody cared about it by then, you know, and they were moved on other things.
No, I think part of it too is like what they're doing right. Microsoft's doing right is they're just telling you after that, hey, this is going to come out for this stuff. So like you're not like, well, screw you, man. Like you told me it was only exclusive. Now you want me to buy it on my system? Fuck you. Like I already got over this stuff. And instead you can be like, oh, now I anticipate this. Like you said first, you know, Fallout 5 or whatever. I want to play it. It looks great. Oh, I keep seeing these screens. Well, I got 2 months. Okay, I can wait 2 months.
I would love people to get to play Uncharted on Xbox. You know, I would love for that stuff to go fully cross-platform where, like, hey, this is the updated version of this game. We remastered it for Xbox Series X, and now we put it out there, and they can sell for $50 or $60 over there and make more money. Like, I'm not saying money makes the world go round, but if you're one of these companies that, first of all, a lot of these people are having a hard time working because of the pandemic.
It's gravitational and centripetal forces that make the world go round.
And the gravity force, yes, exactly. But what I'm saying is that I don't know what I'm saying. 'Cause
if you have enough money, you can buy gravity. I know, I got it.
Well, I'm saying that they can make money off of this, but not really doing anything new with it.
Yeah, sure.
And they can bring the stuff to people that normally wouldn't have had it before.
Well, and the good thing for the developers also, is especially when you put like a time release on something, is you give them time to polish it for these other systems. Because one of the biggest problems, and we're seeing that now with Cyberpunk 2077, when you're making something for a bunch of platforms, you have to optimize it for every platform. Okay. And if you don't do that, if you don't have the timetable down for that, you have to delay your game. You know, or you have to be EA instead of fucking subpar game like Anthem.
Right.
Or Anthem.
Or
Like,
be EA and send every game out subpar.
But yeah, so I think this is a great strategy on their part, and for them to be first out of the gate with this is a really good idea on their part too, because like PlayStation 4 is like, yeah, we have exclusive still, and you're like, we're sharing with everyone, and this is kind of the reverse of what PlayStation did for PlayStation 4 when they were like when Xbox was like, oh, you can't trade your games, and then PlayStation 4 came out with the video where they just gave each other games, like this is how you trade games with your friends, and just give them a game, and you're like, ooh,
I hated
sick
that.
burn.
I hated that when
Sick burn.
Xbox like you're not gonna be able to like let another person play your game. Like that's the whole point of gaming. Like,
yeah,
it's the whole point.
Yeah, and so they're obviously like hardcore pushing for
and
to make up for those mistakes.
To be fair, Xbox also had the backwards compatibility in their last gen system that PlayStation had a very, very hard time with. They basically had to invent a new thing. It was the PlayStation, not the View, whatever the other thing was that you could play the older tech games in there. They had to like almost invent it to make backwards compatibility work.
I mean?
Is that what it is? Oh, okay.
PlayStation Now.
Yeah, I don't play any of that shit. It's so fucking dumb. Like, why can't I play my old PS3 game? Oh, if you pay $10 a month or whatever, then you can like shut up. Like, I don't want that. I'm already paying for PS Plus.
It's only $10 a month.
I'm already paying for PS Plus. You know,
$10 a month, and you can play things like Jack and Dax.
I can play Crazy Taxi.
Yeah. You play
finally.
Knack. You play Knack on PS4, but play it on PS Now because that game's old.
Old as fuck.
I got one more thing.
I think I had one more thing. I did actually. It's about the Batman series.
Actually, no, I don't because you stole it. So no.
This is about the Batman series.
I do have one.
Okay. Well, she lets you go last.
Okay, you go last.
I don't have to go last.
You
Mine's
do.
Not,
Too late now. I'm already going.
Big
I already said my
news.
first thing.
Go.
Thank you. Perfect. HBO Max, the Batman spinoff loses its showrunner.
It's called Batman, right?
It's not. Terrence Winter was the showrunner. I guess I didn't. Did we talk about this before? That the Batman was going to have a spin-off TV show on HBO
It's called The
Max?
Robin. It's called The Robin.
No, it just says the Batman. But I guess they had creative differences.
Oh, is that the one with the cars in it, where like it's like the Batmobile is like
maybe?
Maybe
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that makes sense. So like what?
the Batmobile guys. It's me on Wilson.
Is other people in Wayne Industries? It's gonna be like like an office type show where it's just
wow, guys, did you see me shoot that rocket? Wow.
But so they don't have a showrunner now, so.
And then Jason Alexander's the Batplane. He's like, hey, I'm the Batplane. Hey, where's Jerry? You're like, Batplane, get out of here.
Also, Jerry?
Who's Jerry?
Another guy you met, Jason Alexander, Mike. There you go.
I didn't
You didn't meet him?
I didn't meet him. No, because that was.
That was after you
had
left.
left. Yes.
Yeah, Kevin met him.
After you left for creative differences.
Yeah.
Going up.
What do you got? What's your?
Oh, so
not great
I just had a
news?
little blurb that John Boyega
What?
wants to play James Bond if Steve McQueen was directing, because he thinks that two actual British dudes would have a nice fresh twist on it.
What does he know? British people.
Okay.
It was only written by like a British person.
I think as long as we go back to like
stars a
his
British
very
person.
very sexist ways, I think that I'm fine with it.
Like if I'm gonna have
Just like have women named like Pussy on a Head. Like what the fuck?
a lot on the top.
Why is there being Pussy on a Head? That doesn't make any sense.
Idris Elba. Like I'm sorry, John Boyega. I want your dad.
What
Stacker Pentecost.
What if it's James like father and son?
So Meaty Sandwich and Stacker in the same place?
In the same movie. Are you all
Do they cancel the apocalypse though? That's what I need to know.
Obviously. And
Charlie Hunnam's the bad guy.
And Chiwetel Ejiofor has
I'm from America.
well, Chiwetel Ejiofor is Blowfield. There you go. Do it. Sign it up. Like, why am I Blowfield?
We already had a Blowfield. I don't need to be in this.
I'm Johnny Blowfield's brother.
His brother was Christoph Waltz?
Johnny.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
Don't ask.
Just same dad, different moms, you know. I am back as well. I am back.
Hello, I'm back. I'm a bad guy. I'm very frightening.
Terrence Killen, the best impression of Chris. Okay, guys. We love you.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us one more week.
That was a great last piece. See, you didn't think it was good.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing else. But it's been like 5 minutes, right?
Okay, I'm going to pan it over to this beautiful thing. Boom. Watch this.
Bing, bang, boom.
Ah,
Don't puke.
Stay classy.